Right. I want to talk a bit about my background, and I'll link this back in a sec. I'm an engineer by trade, mechanical engineer by trade. I spent a lot of time in process plants that look very much like this, actually. And process plants are really interesting places. When you build a process plant, you don't just build it and stop. You actually, when you design a manufacturing facility, you design the plant. You get some chemical processes or whatever. You design the plant, you build the plant, and then you don't relax. You spend the rest of the operating process of that plant doing what's called debottlenecking, finding the worst part of that business and fixing it. So finding the thing that's slowing it down. Does bottlenecking make sense? It's like the narrowest part of the pipe. You just find that bit, make it bigger. As soon as you make that part of the pipe bigger, what happens? There's another part that's too small. So you've got to go and fix that. It's a never-ending story. Continuous improvement. So here's the biggest problem. How do we solve it? Solve it, rinse and repeat. Start again. But this customer experience stuff is very close to my heart because it's essentially what I did for 10 years as a mechanical engineer on process plants. Really the same stuff. Life in a CX company is a little bit different. Design the business process, do some research on the customer experience, build that business process with explicit reference to the customer, and then start debottlenecking. Don't relax. Then start just working out what the worst part is, working out how to fix it, working out how to change it. Has anybody heard of lean manufacturing? And there's a whole movement now in agile and lean product development. Has anybody heard of a minimum viable product? Mm-hmm. All right. There's a whole raft of new ideas coming out. Get the product out, get it to be what you think the customer wants, and then continuously evolve it. Evolve it quickly and evolve it towards what the customer experience is that they want. Okay? It's also much more effective than spending 6 months designing a process, spending 2 years building it, getting into 2.5 years and working out that's not what the customer wanted. Which is not that unusual, really. A lot of organisations do it. We all want to do it because we don't want to talk to the customer. As soon as we talk to the customer, they are going to want us to change something about the process, and we really don't want to do that. So it's slightly different. It's a continuous improvement process. Good customer experience organisations continually test and look at their business and improve it bit by bit, millimetre by millimetre.